Hello everyone, this is Eugene Online with a video of a listing that is current as of today's date, 8/12/2021, in our ETL Upana Market eBay store. This video will cover this 2001 to 2005 vintage JVC FS-SD9 mini executive component system with these JVC SP FS-SD990 system upgrade speakers. This system, the receiver, and one pair of speakers are listed in our store as of 8/12/21 today. We will first do a walk around for the receiver, then the speakers, after which you'll get to see how it functions. First of all, this is really a fantastic little system. It came right at the end of an era where, quite frankly, there's another huge drop in quality because of the ease of buying equipment very cheaply. Back in the old days, in the 1970s, when I first got into the audio business, everything was done by specific distributors. There was a distributor for JVC. There was a distributor for Panasonic Techniques. There was a distributor for all of these audio systems. They tightly controlled the pricing. There were really great profit margins. So they put all the quality in the systems. And then when the drop shipping started, well, the companies had to start decreasing in their qualities. They, instead of using metal cabinets and real wood and individually designed components, they started going with cheaper, faster, more cost-effective production methods. So it really made a big change in the audio world. JVC was one of the last companies headquartered in Japan to still produce their systems in their own factories in Japan. Almost everyone, by the time that these came out, almost everyone had gone to wherever, China, whatever, for manufacturing to cut costs. This thing is really heavy. It's really well made and it makes great sound. The speakers that are with this are not the ones that are with it in the standard configuration. These speakers actually go to a succeeding system. It looks just like this, but it's a newer model. These are, as you can see here, okay, I'll bring this up closer so you can actually look at that. Okay, there we are. All right, these use the same exact driver as the speakers that go with this system, but they are in an upgraded cabinet. They have a built-in bass and they're an oval configuration. And as you can see, when I take the cover off, harder to do with one hand, these are ported right here, okay? And this is like a carbon fiber type of material. It's very stiff. It doesn't degrade or vibrate. It doesn't deteriorate the sound. They're really good sounding speakers. I've actually had these hooked up to more powerful systems and they handled it just fine. Now, I'm not telling you to do that, but I did experiment with them just to see just how great they could sound, and they do very nicely. Extremely nice range, very accurate in sound production. Okay, this is your power button. Now mind you, you'll see this when we plug it up. This actually controls this lid in its base function. So when you turn it on, this goes back to expose the buttons on top. When you hit this to turn the system off, this brings the lid forward to cover that. All right. This button over here opens and closes this lid. So if the lid is all the way forward and you start with this, it'll go back and then lift up. You really should never touch the lid to control it. It is all electronically controlled with these two buttons specifically. All right, your LCD screen here, of course. There is a remote. It's not included with this system, this particular unit. There is a remote, though, available for it. You can find it on eBay. It's pretty easy to find. There's a headphone jack right here. Stereo headphone jack. Venting on the side here. This is for a subwoofer. This subwoofer, at this point, they were not selling outside of Japan. On later systems, they did sell the subwoofer with the systems outside of Japan. So if you can find one of those, it will work on this system. All right, this is a CD out digital that is optical connection. So you can take your sound from here and port it through to something else. There's an in and out for auxiliary 3.5 millimeter stereo jacks right here. So you can hook up other equipment using a 3.5 millimeter jack. This is your 75 ohm FM antenna connection, and this is your AM connection right here. The speakers use a spring-loaded raw wire connection, so that wire you can find anywhere. An old lamp cord, you can take it, strip the ends, stick it in, or if you want to put your speakers 10, 20, 30, 40 feet away, just get some wire on eBay. They carry spools of wire, or at your local hardware store. And of course, this uses a special cord. We just don't have these cords sitting around. I wish I did. This is my demo cord right here, but I'll show you how that cord is made up. You can see it, look at it, it's flat on one side, rounded on the other side, 2 holes in it. Okay, so that cord you can easily find on eBay. It has the wide prong and a narrow prong on the plug-in side. And then of course it's got this end like this. So that's the cord that you would use. Now, I'm going to pick it up here, and then I'm going to show you the label here on the back. There. Get it up close so you can see that. Okay? And then right here is just all your cautionary stuff. Right on the vent for the amplifier. Okay? All right. And next, we're going to see how this little fellow performs. Okay, we're going to take a good look at the functionality on this little beauty. First of all, of course, is the power button. Now, watch this as I touch the power button. Did you see that? It slides back and reveals all the controls across the top. When you turn it off, it comes forward and covers all the buttons. Really slick. All right, now if I just want to go straight to open the cover to put a CD in, it goes back and comes up. So let's just put this in there. There we go, and we'll just hit the CD play. Comes down, it'll start playing right away. And of course it has a fast forward. And reverse, so we can go back. There we go. And that's the first song, so as far as it'll go back. Pretty slick. Alright, so that's your power. This is your auxiliary button for auxiliary units that you want to put in with the 3.5 millimeter jack on the back. So you can play, cassette tapes or whatever you want to play. AM, FM, let's just tap that. And it has AM also. All right, and then here you've got preset tuning. So if you have stations preset, you can load so many in. You can just use this to go to your next preset. All right, then right here, of course, are your controls for your CD. And over here for your clock, hit that, time shows up. And here's a timer, so you can use it to actually time events that you're doing. All right, and of course the volume controls and a stereo jack right here on the front. So it's really a fantastic system. I love it. It has great sound. With these upgraded speakers, it makes it even nicer. So that's pretty much all the performance parameters. If you have any further questions, please contact me through our ETL Upana online eBay listing for this, the JVC FS-SD9 and upgraded speakers, JVC SP FS-SD990. This is a fabulous system. You'll love it if you buy this from us. Thank you.